All right, I think we should be live. I think we should be up and running. So, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another The JoJoLands live stream, live reaction. We are here with JoJoLands, Chapter 19, titled Glory Days, Part 1. It's been a while, obviously. Once a month, we are here. If you want to catch me doing some other stuff, been doing JJK, got One Piece going on. I'm actually going to start Kagurabachi once JJK ends on September 30th. So, there's plenty of other content to watch if you want to see me do other stuff instead of this once a month. So, before we get this stream started, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the JoJoLands Chapter 19. We're finally in Volume 4. So, I'm hoping I can cop some English versions of... I don't own any physical JoJoLands or any JoJo's material physical, but it just feels like such a daunting task to try to collect all of it, especially a nice version, let alone just the money. You know what I mean? Your boy is not making that much of anything on YouTube to really be buying that much manga in one go. So it is what it is. So without any further ado, let's just get into it, y'all. Chapter 19, the 4th issue of the magazine with nothing but JoJo content. JoJo Magazine 2024 Winter goes on sale Wednesday, December 18th. Deadly danger pours from above. We got the cover, Glory Days Part 1, and your boy JoJo and Paco. All right. The secret story of the founder of Howlico. Bro almost looked like Giorno, I ain't gonna lie. Can't even hold you. If the reports are true, it happened as follows. 5 generations ago, the great-great-great-grandfather of Akka Howler, age 42, had the last name Letrato, who was a sailor who'd been born in Italy 5 generations ago. But then in 1843, jeez, he was in an accident at sea and washed up upon Waipio. That look like white people. White people Valley on the island of Hawaii. It's said that he fell in love with an island girl that helped him. All right, Moana. All right, taking a couple's gold picture. I see y'all. He gained the trust and approval of the Hawaiian royal family, started a farm on the north slope of Hulalai, and married the girl. Except for the jungle in the north, there are no water sources on the island of Hawaii. We got a map of Hawaii, okay. Because the soil on the island of Hawaii is made up of material ejected from volcanic eruptions, the rainwater permeates deep underground and flows out of the ocean from there. Because the soil on the island of Hawaii is made... All right. As a result, no rivers form. Is this actually true about Hawaii? I can never tell if Araki is giving us like real information or if he's just making up shit as he goes. Because where does he get all these random facts from? Like the amount of research you have to do. I know he's a madman, but come on. The north slope of Hulalai was a truly arid region of volcanic rock with no meadows growing on it. But Letrato was born with an institution when it came to terrain. Rather than build vertical wells, he came up with the idea of digging tunnels horizontally into the slope of the mountain. There are gaps inside the soil between the volcanic rocks. He believed there were places underground where rainwater had been accumulating. And so, Letrato spent many months digging his horizontal tunnels. At last, he discovered a number of underground waterways and meadows flourished over the terrain of volcanic rock. As Letrato means howl in English, okay, so this dude is originally from 5 generations, blah, blah, blah. He was born in Italy. Italy? Are we connecting this to Stillborn Run? Are we connecting this to my boy, Gyro Zeppeli? Yo, if If Araki brings back a Gyro Zeppeli ancestor, I'm gonna be hype. I'm gonna be hype. I want a nice Gyro Zeppeli figure, bro. Just a nice one. They're always so small. I want one that's like the size of my Jolene that I have. As Latrado means howl in English, when the Hawaiian archipelago joined the United States, they changed their name to Howler and launched Howler Farms. In the 1960s, luxury hotels and villas for rich folks started being constructed. With the need for a reliable water supply, Howler Farms' water source suddenly attracted major attention. And so, politicians started giving the Howler Farm favorable treatment. Riding on this momentum, Howler Farms established the water source and water power generation infrastructure company Howler Co. So politicians started giving the Howler Farm favorable. Okay. Then they extended their business into port rights, transportation, and the munitions industry. Oh, they just started getting bread. That's that generational wealth, as they call it. Legally, the North Slope of Hulalai was owned by the descendants of the royal family and under the jurisdiction of the state of Hawaii. But in the name of supplying the water resources, it de facto belonged to Halaco, whether people liked it or not. Legally, the North Slope of Hulalai was owned by the descendants of the royal family and under the jurisdiction of the state of Hawaii, but in the name of supplying the water sources. Damn, bro. Damn. Currently, no one, not even state government officials or police, can come on to this northern slope without their permission. Even if people die or go missing on that land, that's crazy. Even if dangerous substances used in the illegal munitions industry were to be blown by the wind from that land to somewhere else and got discovered, this North Slope belongs to the sixth generation head of the Howler family, Aka Howler. Howler has an established $50 billion in assets, and it has been extending its reach onto the other 4 islands to gain even further power. Damn, is bro really the final villain? Damn it. Ugh. I didn't notice when they fired the gun. JoJo. Ugh. It's the 2 that just got off. They went down. JoJo walk in. See peeping. Looking at some random woman. Trying to scope the situation. Oh, he's behind you. He's behind you, JoJo. He's standing there menacingly. Bro on his phone. The glance. This is a good old-fashioned, can you find the stand user? I love a good old-fashioned find the stand user. Oh, there go that cat toy. Little girl walking in front. Aw, shit. Shit, JoJo, what are you gonna do? Meanwhile, these motherfuckers behind is fighting for their life behind her, bro. I'm gonna call her Tiny Tina, bro. She just as crazy as Tiny Tina. Oh! Yo, this nigga is cold, bro. This nigga is cold. You see how he got the strap just under the... He ready. He ready. With the silencer, the PP. He won't stop flailing around, Dragona. We're not getting any photos like this. Quiet him down. Just so you know, I'm pretty sure Usagi is already unconscious. I already have my smooth operas going through his nostrils and pushing their way into his brain. I know how it looks, but he's calming down. Oh my God, he is bro. Been fighting. Usagi been fighting for his life for fucking 5 months now. Hurry, charming man. Find the location of the lesion. Usagi's life force itself is fading away. Come on. All right, they traveling through the body. Magic school bus status. Magic school bus. Miss Frizzle. Jodio, you about to be so cooked. Unless he knows. Jodio better be hip to it. The nosebleed. Paradox, yo, what's good? The nosebleed. A nosebleed. Looking up. Hold on. Damage. You're. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Here comes those bullets. Pew pew. Did you catch up to it, Dragona? Yo, is he gonna peep game? Usagi's brain is starting to break down. I'll say it again. It's a temporal lobe. We're in X area, deep inside. One of them's already made it there. Caught it. Aw, shit. She is about to be big mad. She's about to be big mad. Smooth operators with the one-on-one duel. The other 3 smooth operators caught up, too. This thing's power isn't anything major. The operators can break it to pieces and drive out. Jodio, November Rain. Okay. Is he using November Rain as a shield? Finally, Jodio doing something. Shielding him safe away from the bullets. Okay. Getting through bro's hand. He got the sniper. He got the shooter. He got the shooter. Oh, man, bro. I'm actually really enjoying this chapter. Hold on, let me look something up real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Don't. Let's see. Why am I having a brain fart and I can't remember this dude's name with the hat? I'm having such a big brain fart. Can somebody help me out here? And remind me of Tiny Tina's and this assassin's name? I'm having the illest brain fart, I think, because I binged JJK and I had to remember so many other characters, bro. Please, guys, I promise you I'm a fan of this series. All right. Lulu-chan is the fucking girl. Okay, Lulu is the girl. All right, Jodio was able to back up, use November Rain on bro. This kid, did he make a wall like this in the hallway back there too? Oh, darn it. Lulu-chan, I guess I'll be doing this myself. But the cleanup afterwards is looking to be pretty rough. Oh, this nigga going straight. He going straight for it. Jodio, out of here. Is this woman about to get shot? No, this poor woman. She caught a literal stray. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Araki, not a shooting in the hospital. Not in the hospital. Jodio getting the fuck out of there, bro. Lulu-chan, we're going to have to erase our locations from this hospital security cameras. Man, I really want to ask this guy, what exactly are they really after? These guys are serious too. What was their real intention behind browsing the land deeds? Why did they go and look at Holocaust paper deeds? They want the assets, Agent Bobby Jean. There we go. Bobby Jean. Bobby Jean. Bobby Jean. Not my lover. Lulu was looking down bad. That girl was looking defeated. And also, why is she so smart? It's about 50 billion in all. Holocaust is losing everything. And it's going to become theirs. Somehow or other, some system's been messed up. Oh. I couldn't tell you the exact details of what's happening right now. But it's clear that's what'll happen if we don't take them out. That guy just now was young, but he seems sort of commander-ish. That's the sort of look he has. So now we giving JoJo glaze, the JoJo glaze. Anyhow, we start with him. Take him out. One of them has a lava rock. It's vital we collect it. Don't let them get away, all right? Okay. I let him go to the right. That's a dead end within the building. Everyone eventually dies of an accident or illness, no matter who they are. Damn, Lulu? What? Did she... These guys went and stuck their noses in where they didn't belong. And that's how we ended up where we are now. Why she snapped the head off this doll? What's she about to do? Okay. Smooth Operator's got a hold of it. Is that like a grenade? I can drag it out. I can remove it from Usagi's brain. Oh my God. Wait. There's more of them. No, Smooth Operator's about to get jumped. It's an all-out battle in bro's brain. What? What the hell is this? Usagi. What's going on here? Inside Usagi's brain. It's not just one. When did all those get in his body? That girl is... Lula is a tough cookie. This girl is determined. When did all those get in his body? What? Oh, metal. This doll head. When did it get stuck to the door? The MRI's magnetism. First, the ones from the land registry deeds. And now this? There were stands planted on this doll. Dragona, don't touch them. This user must be somewhere nearby now. Oh my God. JoJo. Where is JoJo, bro? Ugh. Going on the makeup of the building. Down the hall to the right, here in basement floor 1, is a dead end. There are 2 doors. One to the left and one to the right. Don't fret. He's a boy. Bobby Jean is actually fucking cold. I love that bro is really on his Metal Gear Solid Snake shit. If he's gonna hide and try to launch a counterattack on me, then which door would he take? Looking at that men's bathroom, the women's bathroom sign. He's opening it. Nothing in there. This nigga, JoJo with the sneak. JoJo with the sneak. Take this. Oh, this nigga facing the other way? He's already fired in this direction. JoJo tried to sneak this nigga. Okay, so using November rain to keep the bullets from making contact. It's a good idea. He's continuing to spam it. But I feel like Bobby Jean, yeah, Bobby Jean about to put the silencer past the rain, so it's up close and personal. Deflected. Bro, this nigga is not playing, son. He is not playing. Just shoot it in there. Son, this nigga JoJo is hiding in a bathroom. What now? I can't breathe. Oh shit, this series will be on hiatus next issue. We not getting a chapter to November. It couldn't be. Her pulmonary edema. Then in my heart, the cold-hearted pursues attack from inside and out. JoJo touched the doll. So not only is Lula Stan infesting his body, he is now dodging Bobby Jean's bullets. And we have a break next month. This is my first ever JoJo's break. So that means I'm not getting a JoJo's chapter till November? Till November rains? Fine. This is a really good chapter, actually. I really fucked with this. Let's recap the chapter. And before I give my final thoughts. So, honestly, I think chapter 19 was an absolute banger in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The fact that it opened up with us getting kind of the Akka Howler backstory of how they kind of came into power as a family, it being 5 generations ago, the fact that the actual name wasn't Howler, it was actually Latrato from Italy, and they came there at the age 42 when they was like, it says they was stranded. They washed up in the Waipio Valley of Hawaii, and he fell in love with, some girl that helped him there, and was apparently from the royal family, and married the girl, right? They started a farm, and he started like doing some digging in the mountains and things like that. This is so long ago, mad long ago. But because it's in Italy, right? We talking about somebody from Italy coming here in that year. It almost makes me feel like Araki is trying to find a way to connect, like maybe some Steel Ball run events with the Zeppeli family. Maybe they might have some way to come back into the narrative in some way. But Araki spent a lot of time breaking down like geography of like volcanic islands and soil in the beginning portion of this chapter, and showing like how like once Hawaii became a part of the United States, and once like that business grew in, they kind of changed the Latrato name, which means howl in Hawaiian. In Hawaiian, Latrato in translated from Italian, I guess, to English means howl. So that's why they went with Howlco. Howler became the last name. Howl means English. As Latrato means howl in English. So an Italian name going into an English name, which is like, how the whole name comes from it. They started a farm and everything like that. So they say it wasn't until the 1960s where things really got crazy. And like now that land that's owned by them, even the feds, I don't know about the feds, but at least the state government and nobody else can't come there. Even if there was a dead body, even if they was doing illegal stuff, like people can't just come into that land. So that land really is precious, and is the reason why this family has $50 billion in wealth. And now the current head of the family is called Akka Howler as well. So we get all of that, and then we cut back to current time where we see Paco is down bad, right? And JoJo just walking around after Paco tried to give him a heads up, like, all right, man, there's 2 of them somewhere in this room. So we get a good old fashioned spot the stand user situation, which I think is great because we see Bobby Jean sitting there menacingly, sitting there. And then as JoJo's looking around the room in the hospital, the fact that this is all taking place in the hospital is also insane to me. Lula pulls a fast one, drops the doll, in which we then realize later on that dropping that doll, she made it so that JoJo would pick it up, and now her stand, because she touched it, would spread the disease that comes from her stand. Lula also pulls a fast one by throwing that same doll to where the MRI thing was, and it gets stuck to the magnetism, and now it's affecting Dragona, as Dragona and Charmin are trying to help Usagi get this whole brain lesion out, and they thought they was doing good, because the only reason JoJo realized Lula-chan was a stand user, as Bobby Jean was sitting there in the cut, menacingly, is because Dragona did some damage to one of Lula's stands, and he caught the nosebleed. So, big brain energy on JoJo for catching that, like, injury. I don't know. Nani? But by then it was too late. Shots already fired. Luckily, JoJo was able to do a couple things to keep the bullets that Bobby Jean was shooting at him through this chapter by using November Rain to sort of, I guess, rain. I don't know how heavy the rain pressure is coming from this, right? That comes from November Rain. But I guess it's enough to at least direct or deflect bullets. He can use it as a shield, and he can also use it to attack, I guess, to like kind of shoot through people's body. So, multi-use here. I still haven't seen JoJo do nothing crazy. You know what I mean? I'm going to need my guy to really step up with his stand and show how cold he is. But until then, he's still on fraud watch. That's all I'm saying. He's still on fraud watch. But the whole chase scene throughout this hospital with Bobby Jean on JoJo's ass was hype. It was hype shit. Unfortunately, a couple random bystanders had to hold some L's this chapter. They had to hold some L's, and you hate to see it. A situation like that, in the current climate of the world, random people getting pow-powed. This random woman that JoJo actually made kind of eye contact with, catching the stray, as JoJo's trying to run through the hallways, and now we're playing Metal Gear Solid. Bobby Jean's over here like, Nani? Cold stuff. It really is just a standoff. It's a battle. It's not even a battle. It's just like a hide and go seek match all chapter. But I'll also add that Lula having the ability or the tricking Dragona and Charming Man into ended up like dealing with damage, and then her putting more of her stands inside Usagi's body. That's like keeping Dragona from truly saving Usagi. At this point, Usagi might be cooked. And I can't even be mad if Araki goes with killing Usagi already. You know what I mean? Because Usagi's stand is kind of OP. Because the things that could be possible that Usagi could do to kind of cheat the system of the narrative, it almost reminds me of homie from what's homie that dipped on everybody in Golden Wind, right? The bro that had like the poison stand that said, "Nah, man, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not down for all this shit. Y'all wildin'. I'm out." And he leaves basically halfway through the story. Granted, this is a little earlier, but I wouldn't be mad if Araki goes with taking Usagi out. I wouldn't be mad. I think that it'd be crazy narratively, but I think why spend this much time to actually kill the character off? But it would be hype, I think, if we lost somebody in the JoJo, our Joe Bros, Joe Sisses right now, so early in the story. I think this was a really, really good chapter. I think there was a lot of action. I think getting that lore out of the way in the beginning and wondering where Araki is going to bring that in later to really, tie everything together is going to be interesting. And also like Lula and Bobby Jean, figuring out that all the wealth is going to these guys. They must have a lava rock or something. It's really, they're up to something. I just don't know why they're doing this. Really, really good chapter. I would say that this is probably, in my opinion, one of the best action JoJoLands chapters we've gotten yet. I feel like the story is really starting to pick up with this battle. Was it dope when we seen Kishibe Rohan, earlier in the story? Yeah, that was hype shit. But this right here, the way Araki is playing out this battle, where it's like a standoff, where he has to completely hide, and JoJo has to really figure out how to use his big brain. I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm probably going to give this chapter a 9 out of 10. Maybe I need some more time to think about if I want to get a 10 out of 10. But that's just, I don't want to overly glaze. This is cold. It sucks that we gotta wait till November for another chapter. But this is a good way to leave things off, at least in regards to, climax and cliffhanger, if that's what I want to use. But let me know your thoughts on chapter 19 of the JoJoLands. Is JoJo a fraud? And is Bobby Jean just that fucking guy? I don't know, man. Bobby Jean, for miscellaneous villain, is cooking. But yeah, that's my thoughts on chapter 19 of JoJoLands. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, notification bell, all of that. So on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.